All right, so what we have here is a state machine pretty much. So I'm just gonna go over the hardware first. And I just basically have a 5-volt supply going to a button, and then a digital pin 2 going to the end of the button, and a pull down resistor going to ground. That's the first part of that. And the second part, I just have a simple LED arrangement from one of the pins. I think it's pin 9 to resistor and LED to ground. Right, so that's the hardware. And for the software, what I have is using the switch case. So right here, I just initialize some variables. The button and LED pins, kept those constant. Button state previous, and I initialize to state 1. And so for case 1, I want the LED to stay on, and if the button is pressed, then it turns off, and that is right. So state 2, it's off. And if I press it again, I'll move on to state 3, and I'll initialize change time to millis. Or actually, that might be a little redundant. I should delete that. I'll have to do that for the next time. Basically, yeah, if I go to state 3, then it turns on again. When I go from state 3 to 4, I want to initialize change time to millis, because I have 3 conditions. So after 5 seconds, I want the LED to turn off on state 4, and we'll demonstrate that. So state 4, count for 5. It turns off. I go back to state. Yeah, so that's one of the conditions. And if I press it, I also want there's also the monitor here. If I also want to go back from 4 to 1, I just have to press the button, as you can see here. So in case 3 now, case 4, I'm back at case 1. And if 10 seconds also pass, then it'll go back to state 1. So it's at case 4 right now. It's about to turn off, and let another 5 seconds pass, and it's back at state 1. So there we go.